Released in 1991 and 1992 respectively, Yoshi, the video game, not the character, don't worry, Google didn't know either, is actually pretty famous. For nothing. Nowadays, the most coverage I've seen of this game in recent years is from dolts like me, or when a version of it for the DS was found in a Pokemon leak of all things. Well, the game was made by Game Freak, back when Pokemon was really a twinkle in Tajiri's eye, so maybe it's not that crazy. Anyway, I praise this game whenever it's brought up in a conversation. I think it's pretty good and has a nice blend of challenge and fun. So, let's start jaw-jacking and maybe you'll agree. I'll be playing the Game Boy version, since it lets me show off my new Super Game Boy. Ooh, be impressed. Be impressed with me. So, Yoshi is a puzzle game, a genre that's not really done a lot with Mario, unless he's got a PhD or a monkey with him.
Hey, did you sell all of my furniture to finance your banana hoard? You sold my dead grandmother's chair?
Just like any other puzzle game, there are two types, or game modes really, A and B. A is the standard mode, being endless, and B is kind of like puzzle mode in something like Tetris or Puyo Puyo, being level-based with preset block layouts. Speaking of blocks, how do we actually puzzle? 4 rows can be filled up with Mario enemies like Boos and jumping piranha plants. Classic. Each row can be swapped around by pressing A with the help of Mario down there. I hope he's getting paid for this. At some point you'll get some halves of an egg. What? Putting a top of an egg on the bottom will create a Yoshi. This also applies when enemies are in the way, and doing it will give you different tiers of Yoshis and higher score. Yeah, I got nothing funny to say. That's just a cool mechanic, and I think might be unique to this game. Prove me wrong, comments. So, with this cacophony of flavors, unique gimmicks, fun puzzle solving, and undercooked dino, how does it play? Well, there are a couple problems, like snowballing. Let's say in Tetris you get a setup for a perfect line clear, but keep getting pieces that don't work. That's okay, as long as I put in the right I like to call this the PTP, or piece-to-piece ratio, aka how many mistakes do you have to do before you lose. For Tetris and many other games, it's maybe like 5 or 4 before it gets hard to recover. In Yoshi, it feels like 2. You'll just get dealt the worst hand. And it might just be me and my horrible looks, but it happens consistently to the point where I think it is a genuine problem. And what really doesn't add to this is the speed. The default option makes it take a while before things start picking up. And when they do, that's when I normally fail. And that just might be a me problem, a skill issue, if you will. Skill tissue. All this applies to the NES release, by the way, except that version has a lower PTP ratio due to having room for more enemies because, you know, it's not stuck on a slice of American cheese-sized screen. But, even when saying all that, I'd still give this a 7 out of 10. It still has an interesting playstyle despite all its flaws, and I just think it's a good game. Well, why don't I leave this video off with just one final thing. Wait, what? In researching this stuff for this video, I discovered the Japanese exclusive guidebook. And I can confidently say it's one of the weirdest things in the Mario franchise. One of. And I say that because you can immediately tell by the first couple pages being a story. Now, I don't speak Japanese, at least not until Tuesday, and this is so obscure that no one has made an English translation, so take all what I'm about to say with a grain of salt. The whole thing, illustrated by Yoshi Katabe, is about the history of Dinosaur Land. Yeah, that one place from Mario! The whole story boils down to dinos dying, and Yoshi coming out of an egg, and fossils coming back due to a space star. Pretty standard stuff. Well, the art is charming. You can tell this was phoned in, which, hey, for a guidebook, I'd expect less. But overall, the whole story is just to do something fun involving the game. The stuff after is pretty normal guidey stuff. And if the story is just charming, why'd I say it's In the chapter called Enjoy, we get this bizarre anatomy chart of Yoshi, with words explaining his tongue and egg laying. Then it shows Yoshi's day with him going through his routine, brushing his teeth, getting trapped in a block, you know, normal stuff. But in both of these pages we see Mario, except why does he look like that? The next page is even weirder, showing us Yoshi's relatives? I can't believe this. Why? 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 After this, it shows other puzzle games we can get, like Hello Kitty Sandroid Carnivore. That's the book. So, that was Yoshi on NES and Game Boy. Did you think this video would be this long? In the end, ignoring the trauma, I think this game isn't really remembered, and while I can see why, it still makes me sad. If you find a copy of the game, I'd recommend picking it up, especially if you're interested in puzzlers that aren't just Tetris or, Candy Crush. But of course, this isn't the only obscure Nintendo puzzle game. There's other ones out there, like another Yoshi game and Wario's Woods. When did he become an owner of property? But I think for now, I'll just leave it at this, and yeah, I'm gonna retreat to my safety corner.